anyways, there was a big mass shooting. Moving on. You just don't really talk about it.
Yeah, there's mass shooting. Fucking Joe Biden told them to cut the malarkey, and then it's solved.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
You know what is okay? So a lot of people, I would say, I always like to say the take that annoys me the most, that I see the most. Mm-hmm. So on this other mass shooting that happened, it's like, it's basically a weekly thing now in America, right?
I mean, yeah, there's been 2 in 2 weeks.
Right. So I would say the most annoying take that I see a lot of, which this time was, I feel like so many conservative people or Republican or whatever you want to call it would post, they would say, I can't believe that these people are using this shooting for their political purposes or whatever. Yeah. And I'm just like, what are you, mental? Like, everyone does that, including you. Like, I'm just like,
because it's such a horrible thing, and they go, "Oh, don't."
Well, yeah, but I go, okay. Imagine the same person saying that. Imagine like 16 trans kids transitioned using this new like transitioning drug, and they all died. Would they be like, now's not the time to make?
Sure,
yeah, of course. You'd be like, yo, this has. You'd say the same. You'd probably be like, this has to stop now. The time for whatever.
Yeah, of
whatever.
course. I mean, they're just both different sides of the same bullshit.
Well, to me, it reeks of you don't have a good argument when you kind of say like, really, you're using this one, and you go, everyone uses all of them. That is like being a political commentator.
Absolutely.
Like,
when you're
whether
very
it's
firmly
war
on
or
one side.
yeah. Partisan politics is everyone using all the things to be like, I can't right now. Like there's some sort of some limit to what any of these people,
statute of limitations or something.
What any politician would ever, or anyone would use for their like thing. You know what I mean? It's just like, of course everyone's doing that. So to me, that reeks of like, like imagine you're fighting with your girlfriend and she's like, something, I'm mad at you for something. You go, really? Now you're bringing this? Like, you're just trying to like,
really? You're going to bring that up?
Yeah, you go, now is not the time for this. Like, it's just kind of like, of course they're using that. So are everyone. You know what I mean? That's just the game almost.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It kind of reminds me of when the people like, when someone dies, both sides say the other side like, as if this is in poor taste. You like saying something they're dying, and then be like, they'll do it the next week or whatever, right?
I kept pissing my girlfriend off because she was very upset about the shooting, and then she goes, "I can't believe this."
Why? Just because she didn't get to participate in it?
Nah, well, she's just like she watches
FOMO.
She just gets upset about this stuff or whatever, and then she's like, I can't believe this stuff just happens all over the world. And I go, it just kind of only happens in America. I don't know about all over the world stuff. I lived in Canada for 35 years. It didn't happen one time. So,
well, so this was the biggest thing that everyone was talking about. Like, I guess a lot of people are like, I guess the left-wing people think that they should just get rid of guns or whatever. But like, to me, that seems like doesn't even matter. There's still like a billion guns. Like,
it's so far, over 400. It's over 400.
It's almost like the argument is irrelevant because there's a trillion guns.
It's a theoretical, like, if you go, hey, if we could snap our fingers and there's not like, and that's all there is to fixing this problem. Sure. Yeah.
So it seems like one of those things where not like people are arguing about it and it almost doesn't matter because it's not possible.
I mean, not only that, but this song and dance it's Groundhog Day. Like,
it's Groundhog Day.
It's like this happens once every, and the thing, I will say this because I was talking about this last night, but if you go look on the official statistics for school shootings, right? Since 2009, there have been 288 school shootings in America. Okay, so you go, that's obviously really bad. The next closest country is Mexico with 8. Right? And you go, that's impossible. But the thing is the way they categorize them is
3 or more people.
No, it's not even really, they say school shootings, but it's really a shooting at a school. So it's like, say some guy robs a bank, okay, is running away from the cops and he's like on a campus. He goes and like runs in and then they kill him there. That's a school shooting.
Well, and other countries do it differently.
They must. There's no way that America. But so, anyways, these obviously are terrible. These school shootings, but it makes them seem. Yeah. Well, I mean,
literally, I was like, "You want to start?" You go, "Those fucking kids deserve it." And the Boyscast. I go, "What, Danny? Polish Chuck?"
Oh, dude, my fucking Smith and Wesson options are printing.
Of course they are.
I actually didn't look today. I wonder what happened. It's at the point though where nobody thinks they're going to take. Like, dude, like Biden was the vice president for Obama in 2012 when Sandy Hook, which is the closest comparable thing, happened. What's
Do
happened
you think
since
Alex
then?
Jones was holding his tongue on this one?
Yeah, he goes, Alex, don't do it. Alex, just go for a walk. Turn off the phone. Just talk about the lizard people.
Go for a walk.
Go for a walk.
Go for a walk. Well, the thing. Okay, so that fair. What was?
Nothing's gonna happen.
No, but okay. Well,
And I was saying this last night, but this is the one thing too. So remember,
I'm having trouble spitting it out anyway.
anyway, remember in 2018, in Houston, there was a high school shooting, 10 kids killed, and Trump came out and he goes, "Fuck it." Oh no, sorry, not Parkland. It was Parkland or this one in Houston, Santa Fe or whatever. But Trump came out and he goes, "We need to arm the teachers." He goes, "We need to train teachers to have guns, and we need to get veterans, because there's all these veterans in America. Be like, get veterans to be security." And everybody, you're like, the fact that Donald Trump said that, they go, that's wrong because he's saying it. So then everybody laughed at him.
Oh,
right? Because he said that and he goes, and everybody goes, "Are you idiot? We're not giving teachers guns.
It's like going
we're not giving veterans jobs."
To
You
go
fucking
back
crazy?
to my fucking chick analogy, it's going to your chick and being like, "Can you believe Donald Trump said that I shouldn't fuck 10 girls?"
Yeah, totally. Totally, but like
You
I
believe
remember
Donnie's up to his old trick saying I shouldn't bang a bunch of
I had to
girls?
Google it last night because I vaguely remember everybody dunking on him for suggesting something so crazy. And then this happens. You go, okay, so you've made zero progress since 2018 or 19 or whatever. 2018, nothing's happened. And you're like, it's worth trying.
Do you think that there would be a possibility with that there might be a language issue where they said every classroom needs one armed guard, and then
Say no more.
say no more, fam. And then it's not what we meant. So then you have
Shit.
you can't pull the trigger properly because so
That's some good shit.
you think that's possible?
It's possible. It is possible.
But the thing about the guards thing, what they were saying was, and this is where me and you obviously have different experiences, but every person is arguing about like, you know, maybe we should have guards in schools, and some people are like, that's crazy. I had armed policemen and metal detectors at my school.
Your school had police?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, which didn't seem
You had
great.
to go through. You had to go every day through a metal detector to get in.
Yes.
Really?
Because we had all these shootings.
Yeah.
So when people are like, I'm hearing people being like, that's crazy, we can never do that. And I'm just like, I had that.
Yeah, and obviously,
which I'm now finding out. I lived in that wasn't normal.
Well, the thing is it's there. It's all reactive, right? So your school had shootings and gun problems, and then they reacted by putting this in, like putting these.
We had policemen walking around.
But the policemen came after stuff happened. They weren't like in advance.
What stuff's happened here?
I know, but like for example, dude,
I don't know what you're getting at.
Well, I'm getting at is that there's 130,000 schools in America, right? And like one of these incidents happens at one of them.
Well, I think
once
you would
a
just
year.
do it at all of them.
Well,
is
that's
the
what I'm
thing.
saying. That's the
or
problem.
at least for a year. You
but
can
you're
be like,
saying,
hey, let's do it for a year.
But like they're in Ontario, like if they go, hey, we need to put metal detectors and police officers in every single school, they'll be like, I don't know, we don't have those resources. Like. It's 100.
Take it out of the Ukraine fund.
Oh, I mean, for sure. After COVID, there's literally zero excuse for being like, we don't have the money for anything, right? You're like, look, you.
Well, the real reason is they're not going to do. Yeah, so it's never a money thing. The real reason is they're not going to do that because like what they really want to do is like the gun control thing, right? So that would be like a.
Did you see?
That would mean that they're not going to get what they want, which is no guns or whatever,
did you
right?
see-
So this dance will continue.
I tweeted this at fucking 2 a.m. last night. Sorry,
Dick pic?
I'm pulling it. Yeah, and I got fucking 7 likes. But this was a photo from NRA magazine. Maybe you could put this.
Oh,
up or
I
something.
know.
Dude. Look at that.
Yeah, just send it
that's
to
one
Tony.
of their. That's one of their
It
magazines.
says Freedom Magazine. One of our most valuable treasures is our most vulnerable.
and it's a kid. And then look at the
And
bottom.
then underneath it says "Banned Guns Giveaway."
It's like they're just like
That's pretty
This
funny.
country's too far gone.
It's wild.
Banned guns giveaway. It's like they're banned. Why are you giving them away?
Yeah, we had because we had a shooting in our front foyer. And then we had, and I knew the people that were in the shootings. Don't forget, I lived in the like everyone's trying to be 50 Cent era, right?
Yeah.
So,
One pant leg rolled up.
That's LL Cool J, but yes, it was more like long tees, big jeans with like stitching that was like a different color, that kind of outfit,
50
right?
Cent wasn't around when you were in high school?
Yeah, he was.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was, because Eminem was like the biggest guy in the world.
Maybe right at the, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It was around when I was in high school. He's around. This is grade 9.
100%.
Anyways, then I told you we wrote my buddy Jarek had the notes that he used to write people to get out of school, and then he wrote a note for this guy, and then the guy went and held up a teacher in a portable, which was these small outside schools, and that was one of the things too. And then the helicopters followed him home and all that stuff, and we thought the fucking our getting out of jail note scheme was going to be over because his doctor's notes that he used to get for free. So, anyways, they had all that stuff in my school, so it's not that crazy because I had it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, my prediction, as always, I don't know, it's just cynicism, but they're not going to do anything.
Thank you for watching that clip, supporting the channel. If you like The Boyscast, there's a new episode every week at patreon.com/theboyscast.
That's patreon.com/theboyscast.